win for Nepal. See some movement already in there and off the wicket as well.
Big appeal, he's hit the ground. And the umpire shakes his head to say, not out, that's Rahat Ali Chowdhury. I think this is a good decision. I think the noise that you'll have heard at home will have been the bat impacting the ground, exactly right. Rahat Ali Chowdhury from Saudi Arabia being joined by Vinod Babu, square leg today, our TV umpire who will make the calls on the line decisions for stumpings and runouts. That is John Prakash from Hong Kong, and our match officials overseen by Sarika Prasad, the match referee, and the reserve umpire today, Narendra Souza from Kuwait. Best of luck to you gents as well. Down the track, that's an extravagant stroke. That's a shot of one word, pressure, and the pressure is building on Aryan Lakra.
Yep, you could see big movement from Karan Casey as well, coming wide of the crease, angling that ball away from Lakra. Yeah, there will be nerves in this final. It's not about the skills, it's about who handles the pressure well in this final. They are going to come on top for sure. These two teams equally matched. It will be a very interesting final, this one.
Driven but straight to the backward point fielder. End of the first over, it's a tight one, just one run comes from it. It's 1-0.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Reroute.
त्यसैले Bomb, Rub, संसारकै #1 selling germ protection soap brand.
There's the two starting 11s today. Big call, isn't it, leaving Dipender Singh Airi out? I can't remember the last time he wouldn't have started a match for Nepal.
Yeah, it's a big call, as you said, Lenny. With Gulshan Jha coming in, probably the March 16 game where Gulshan performed well against your UAE side, scoring a 50. He can chip in with the ball as well, and with this overcast condition, you could say it's probably a good call, with Dipendra not being in that good form with the bat as well. You can say a brave decision to leave him out, Dipendra Singh Airi.
Here comes Sampal Kami with the new ball. Big shot, a pickup shot, that's Mohammad Wasim all over. Doesn't just soar away to the boundary, it soars over it. That's an almighty strike for 6. Is this slightly weak zone around a fit 6 stump, but if you bowl into his hitting arc, he can dispatch you.
A slight shimmy down the track and over he goes. Cleared the ropes easily. Doesn't he look effortless? That silences the crowd a bit.
You have to be so careful against Mohammad Wasim about your line. Length obviously important too, but it's the line in which he thrives upon. I will say one thing. Mohammad Wasim this morning, he was quite highly strung. There's been 3 or 4 things he's been bringing to the match officials' attention. And that's again just a sign of the pressure and how much of it there is for both sides. The prize on the line here is an almighty one, something that Nepal have never achieved in their history. UAE, they have that track record, they have that pedigree of being there before. I will say one thing, right now Mohammad Wasim's pulse, it is racing. And he is going to play a shot a minute. Can Nepal get him early? If they do, and if they pick up Aravind, the game, it could be theirs.
Spot on, Lenny. Yeah, those two are the big wicket Nepal have to take early to restrict UAE to a low total. Yeah, the condition definitely favoring the bowlers at the moment. It's moving a bit, doing a bit with the new ball.
For me, Sharad, that's the line. You bowl to Mohammad Wasim around not a 4th stump, but a 5th or 6th stump. So obviously you have to be very disciplined to achieve that. Most batters have a weak spot out there, particularly early in his innings. If you don't let Wasim settle, he can just fend away at one, and it will bring those two slips in the gully into play. It's a very attacking field. There's only two fielders allowed outside the circle. It's a deep square leg, and then a deep third in play too for the flying edge. Just short of Kushal Malla. Every delivery is going to be an occasion. Every delivery is going to be a moment in time. It's more than a feeling here in Nepal.
Absolutely, it's an emotion cricket is turning into. Yeah, you can see definite plans in place by the Nepali team against Mohammad Wasim. No cover in place, inviting him to go for that drive. With this swinging condition, that's a very attacking mindset.
Again, a good line and an acrobatic stop to get that field moving and get them going and vibing and jiving up there. There's something special about this ground, there really is. It creates an almost intoxicating atmosphere.
Yep, most certainly the crowd, the energy of this ground, so different. You feel like you are right into it. Here comes Sompal for his last ball of his first over.
Into the sky. Now I think this is going to be runs. Rohit Paudel chases over his shoulder and won't be able to cut it off. It just kisses the one expat branding as we get to the end of the second over. It's 11 for none.
You only have 1 day left. Focus, man.
No, coach. We have 1 month. You have 1 month. I have 1 month. I have sent my referral. No, please check it once.
Whirling River गर्नुहोस् दुवैजनालाई एक महिना फ्री इन्टरनेट र नेट टिभी सब्सक्रिप्सन पाउनुहोस् Whirling River offer
KC to continue from the pavilion end. Aryan Lakra driven straight to Paudel, who misfields. Another sign of the pressure. They're going to come back for two. It will affect everyone, even Nepal, who are a little bit more used to it, playing in front of big crowds. It's not necessarily the crowd that Nepal need to manage, it's the occasion, the scale of the prize on offer. And there are a few droplets of rain in the air, so it's going to be greasy out there.
Yeah, with the rain we had in the past few days, it's gonna be slippery conditions for you, sure. You could see slight moisture in the air, in the outfield. You can see chance of Nepal going on.
Beautiful shot. That's going to be four. Over pitched from Karen KC. And given the treatment, UAE have come out seriously aggressive. They've picked up already 3 boundaries inside the first 2.5 overs.
That was a beautiful shot. Slightly pitched up by KC. And Lakra gave a full swing to it. Right in the gap. That's not going to help the cause. The ball might get more wet with this sluggish outfield. Could affect the movement the ball will get early on.
We might be just hearing a clap of thunder in the distance. If these two sides, they aren't dramatic enough contests between the UAE and Nepal, well, the weather is going to be a constant factor, maybe not just throughout today, but also tomorrow. And just to explain how a reserve day works, as I welcome Sharon. That's if it is needed. So we will not restart a game and try to play a 50 over match tomorrow. So let's say we break after 30 overs, we will then continue tomorrow on Tuesday. Lakra wanted the quick single sent back, and rightly so, by Mohammad Wasim.
Slight hesitation between these two. Both are safe. Yeah, so it's very important for both these teams to start well and carry on from there. Even if the rain comes in And there is a stoppage in play. As Lenny said, the game is going to continue right from where it started.
And just one little thing to add to that, they will try to do everything they can to get that game in today. So let's say, for example, we had an interruption in play and they were able to get back out there. They will then reduce the overs. We won't go into tomorrow to try and get a 50-over game played. Inside edge, it's a good length. You'd have to think the rain may come into play, but you can't anticipate that. You have to manage this match as best as you can, whether you're batting or bowling, whichever side. It's a good toss to win, but it only proves to be so if you get early wickets.
Exactly. The conditions definitely favoring the bowlers at the moment with this overcast conditions. Need to be patient, Sompal and Karan, with their areas they are bowling with. A boundary here and there might come.
Straight to the man. Close out the third over. It's 17 for none.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual-channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Expect them to stack up, although there has been some flexibility, particularly in the middle order. Vritia Aravind, the star batter of the tournament, nearly double the number of runs of anyone else. Ramesh Shahzad, who found some form in the last game, at number 4. Will depend upon the situation then as to whether it's Asif Khan or Rohan Mustafa. And Basil Hamid, who I think adds good depth to this batting lineup. He was the hero, taking a wicket with what was the last delivery of the semi-final to get the UAE ahead on Duckworth Lewis Stern. And Ayan Khan, what a star he is. He'll be at 8, maybe Karthik Mayappan at 9, just the two bowlers, Siddiq and Khan at the end then. Edged away, taken right on the edge of the circle, and Bim Sharkey leaps into Lalit Rajbanchi's arms, and the crowd, they go wild.
Look at them jumping in the grass banks. That was well taken by Lalit in the short third man. A slight field change there. They brought the third man in and he just guides it to his hands. That's a smart catch. Jumping in the air, Lalit. Look at the joy in their faces.
What a catch. Quite unbelievable from Rajbanchi. He did it in the semi-final. He's done it again. Wasim's gone for 11. It's 17 for 1.
We only have 1 day left. Focus, man.
No, coach. We have 1 month. You have 1 month. I have 1 month. I have sent my referral. No, please check it once.
Whirling River गर्नुहोस् दुवैजनालाई एक महिना फ्री इन्टरनेट र नेट टिभी सब्सक्रिप्सन पाउनुहोस् Whirling River offer.
Alright, guys, don't worry. We have 1 month. Let's do this.
Litmus cable quality में number 1 हुनेको राज हो advanced German technology. Litmus cable quality में number 1.
Big moment in the game. Mohammad Wasim has been dismissed thanks to an exceptional athletic take from Lalit Rajbanchi. It brings Vritia Aravind to the crease. He has been on fire. Everyone who knows their associate cricket has thought the world of this young man for a long time. He's here because of this. What a catch. And look at the joy. Leaping into his arms, Bim Sharkey.
And boom goes Sompal. Look at him. He is pumped up. Punching in the air. He's getting that early breakthrough, isn't it, Lenny?
Yeah, they know that's the big one. But now they have to find a way past Aravind. Very different player, but a quality one. Right on the money. Good start to Aravind. You just look at Vritia Aravind's last 7 innings, starting down to that Cricket World Cup qualifier playoff in Windhoek. 93 not out against Namibia, critical knock that helped UAE retain their ODI status and seal their place in Zimbabwe at the Cricket World Cup qualifier. 45 against Jersey, then into the ACC Men's Premier. 185 against Kuwait, so nearly made a double hundred. Just 7 against Hong Kong, and then 174 against Singapore. 62 not out against Bahrain, and 18 against Oman. I said it last night, I said it again this morning, and I'll say it once more. If Nepal get Aravind wide, given down the leg side, no contact made. If they get Aravind, now that they've got Wasim, the game, it could be theirs.
Most certainly, with more than half of the runs being scored by Arvind and Wasim in this tournament. He's almost close to a 500 runs. That's Vritya Arvind, the top scorer of this tournament. Will be a big test for him as well. He plays it quite comfortably in the covers. Be interesting to see how Wasim got out in the last over. They had a deep cover, a deep square leg in place, having the fine leg. There you can see, we come back to that. Vritya Arvind is in 446 runs. Lenny, what do you say about that?
Well, quite exceptional. Very nearly double everyone else. They'll be looking to get to 500. Clipped away. Going to be runs. The outfield is quick. Can Rajbanshi get there? No, he can't. And he's going to cannon into the advertising hoardings. I hope he hasn't done an injury. Oh dear. Lalit Rajbanshi has had a terrible knee injury. He's okay. I think he's okay. Commitment to the fore.
And look at his effort. Yeah, just slipped over there in the covers and crashed it into the iron nets. Good to see him back on his feet and smiling. Giving his all for his country. Keeping his body in the line. Had a bad knee injury last year. He's come back strongly.
Short ball. Aravind gets off the mark with a boundary. Going to be given as a wide after a look across the square leg. There's commitment, and then there's just maybe going a bit too far. Remember, it's the knee that he has injured. Look at the reaction from the police in the background. And one of them was laughing. I'm not sure it was that funny. 3 or 4 leaping to concern. The fella in the background thought it was hilarious. Looks for the Yorker, driven straight to mid-off. I always love receiving your messages. We have got a Nepali diaspora that is spread all the way around the world. It's Monday, the 1st of May. It's the Labor Day holiday across most of the world. And people messaging in from America, from Canada, from Australia, from Taiwan, from Korea, from Japan. Is there a corner of the world that we don't have a Nepali cricket fan?
I bet, Lenny, there must be some UFOs out there messaging as well.
An amazing occasion here for the final, as I think the umpires just want to check there is a ball to come with a couple of wides in the over, and indeed there is. There are a few umbrellas up in the crowd. There is moisture in the air. Just adds to the drama. It's always dramatic here at TU. Back of the length, kept out. End of the 4th over. It's a wicket-taking one. It's 23 for 1.
नडराऊ मात्र पम्प रब छु गर्दियो भाइरसलाई पम्प रब छु
लाइफबोय ह्यान्ड वाशले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरसेस त्यसैले पम्प रब छु संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जर्म प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड
Get charged!
what a sight it is. It's just a little after 9:20 a.m. and the fans continue to flood in. Under edge. Outfield is quick. The third man is going to cut that off. Sandy Plamachani. That's a good cheer from the crowd. What do you make of the team selection? Would you have stuck with Deepinder Singh Airi, or is the extra seamer, the all-round skills of Gulshan Kumar Jha, the right call?
It's a very tough call, Lenny. The contributions Deependra is making in the field, I would say, with the fielding efforts he has, the pressure he puts in the field, and knowing the coach Monty, he would have gone very deep into the stats and he would have thought something might be a tactical change to bring in Gulshan, as they have the leg spinner, the left arm spinner in UAE squad, so probably a left-hander combination would be a good option for Team Nepal.
You've played a huge amount of cricket with Sampal Kami and Karen KC. I'm not saying it's the end of their career, and before anyone tweets in saying I'm not saying that, but they've been around a long time. How fitting would it be that it may be the two of them, if they can win today, that would lead Nepal to an Asia Cup for the first time?
I mean, you have seen in their interviews, they have spoken so much about this final. It's a dream for everyone, not only the players playing in the field. The whole of Nepal are looking forward to play against India and Pakistan. So that's how big it is, and that's how it means to us, how much it means to us.
What about those two in particular? They're great friends, they're thick as thieves, I always say. They're always up to something together. Look, having a chat here right now. As you would have to think that they would be the two that would take the new ball there in Pakistan in September. The role that they'll have to play for the team. Clipped away, going to be 4. Just the wrong line, and Karen Casey, he knows it. Enough bat on it, and it's a boundary for Aravind.
Exactly, Lenny, that was clipped away nicely. Looked pretty comfortable there. Arvind helped it on its way. Yeah, both of these have been playing together for a long time. They understand each other. Their partnership reminds me of a smaller version of Waqar Younis and Wasim Akram.
Or maybe Trent Bolt and Tim Saudi, or any of the great new ball pairings. They've been iconic, great leaders for Nepal. Edged, yes! A shake of the head, in agreement from Rahat, Ali Chowdhury, and KC has got Aravind. Wasim's in the hutch, Aravind with him. Is that the advantage? The telling advantage to Nepal already.
And the advantage, yes it is. And that's a big, big advantage. As the big two players are back in the hut. There you go, just outside the off stump. Splashes it, but gets the outside edge. And look at Casey, he's showing him the way.
Well, what a moment this is. Let's see if we can stick with it. Karen KC, no big cheers, but he just says, on your way, Varitia, up you go for 8. UAE, 28 for 2.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
दादा बाहिर भाइरस छ
नडराऊ मात्र पम्प रब छु गर्दियो भाइरसलाई
पम्प र छु
लाइफबोय ह्यान्ड वाशले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरसेस त्यसैले पम्प रब छु संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जर्म प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड
Team, we only have 1 day left. Focus, man.
No, coach. We have 1 month. You have 1 month. I have 1 month. I have sent my referral. No, please check it once.
Whirling River गर्नुहोस् दुवैजनालाई एक महिना फ्री इन्टरनेट र नेट टिभी सब्सक्रिप्सन पाउनुहोस् Whirling River offer
Alright, guys, don't worry. We have 1 month. Let's do this.
Drive from Britti Aravind, playing away from his body again into that weak zone. Every batter has one around a 5th, 6th stump line. Let's see if we can stay with this. Karen KC, he says, after you, sir, off you go.
What a celebration. Just dipped off the wicket, that one. It's 5 overs done. UAE are 28 for 2.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Litmus cable quality में number 1 होने को राज हो advanced German technology. Litmus cable quality में number 1.
Topal Kami to continue from the Chobar end of the ground. Now here comes the acid test for the United Arab Emirates. They have lost their 2 stars from this tournament, the big hitting Wasim and the classy elegant Aravind. Lakra has been short of runs, and a reminder for everyone watching at home, this game, if it goes to the reserve day, it will not restart. Vritia Aravind and Mohammed Wasim are gone. They're not coming back, as Karen KC shows the way again. And the way it will work, if we have to use the reserve day, I say if, it's not for definite. The game will continue from the current point at which it is in. If it has already been reduced in overs, it will continue to be reduced in overs. If it has not yet been reduced in overs, the 50 overs will try to be completed on the reserve day. The umpires, they'll do everything they can to get a result here on the pitch, and let's hope the rain stays away. What now will the approach be for UAE? Wasim played a shot a minute. He looked very much on edge throughout the innings. I don't know what set him off. And now with Aravind gone, the UAE in big trouble.
Yeah, making it clear. Andrew Leonard there. Batsmen who have gone are not coming back. Good for Team Nepal. Not good signs for UAE though. They need to build up a partnership from here. Experienced Rami Shehzad comes to the crease. Lakra still looking uncomfortable.
Yeah, the issue now for the United Arab Emirates, Lakra has been short of runs. Ramesh Shehzad has been short of cricket. Recalled only recently, was completely out of favour under Robin Singh. And by his own admission, he fell out of shape. He's only getting back to full fitness now, but he showed in the previous game, the semi-final, with a critical innings, just how valuable he is to this UAE order. We still have that power of Asif Khan to come, who played that quite remarkable 41-ball century at this very ground just over a month ago on March 16th. Is this the El Clasico? Are these the 2 best associate teams in the world at the moment?
It's a tough call to say they are the best 2 associates, with Netherlands, Scotland, the other top sides being there. Namibia as well. Yeah, but definitely these top 5-6 teams are the ones.
Cut but straight to the man. From playing against them, Sharad, why is the contest between Nepal and the UAE always such a tightly fought one, whether it's at men's level, women's level, under-19s? We saw the under-19s qualify from Nepal, getting revenge after the UAE had won the last 3 Asia qualifiers.
Yeah, you need to go back in history, Leonard, because we have been playing them from a long time. It's been like 20-25 years now. You play against each other a lot. And earlier, UAE used to get most of the wins, but now it's 50-50. It's 6 done, UAE are 28 for 2.
दादा बाहिर भाइरस छ
नडराउ मात्र पम्प र छु गरिदेऊ भाइरसलाई
पम्प र छु
लाइफ बोय ह्यान्ड वासले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरसेस त्यसैले पम्प रब छु संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जर्म प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड
How will Ramiz Shahzad handle this occasion? Just going to give you one more reminder of that, because so many rumours and questions on social media. The game will not restart tomorrow should it rain today and end. We continue from today's position. Whatever state the game is in, if it's been reduced to, let's say, 35 overs aside, and there are some of the Nepal national wheelchair team. I was talking to them the other day. Great to see them in again. Played series down in India recently. We saw the Nepal women's blind cricket team beat India. I think they beat them by 8 wickets the other day. Thank you very much. Our sport, it's a sport for all.
Exactly. It includes everyone, from the differently abled to the blind cricketers, including the men and women, the kids, the boys, the older generation, girls, boys, everyone.
Now, one of the things I love about our sport, it's a non-contact sport. It can be played by everyone of any ability, of any gender or background. And in this particular country here in Nepal, nothing unites like this national men's cricket team. Driven past KC and past mid-off. 4 more. Lakra gets to double figures and the crowd pin drop silence.
Nicely struck down the ground. Very good shot by Lakra. Karan Keshi pitching it up, looking for that swing. Had a bit of hand to the ball. You see the crowd building up. All the play cards with wickets, 6s, 4s. What a colorful crowd it is.
Well, every single section of this ground is basically already close to capacity. They're still coming in. Do you see the few umbrellas up there in the background? But word I'm hearing is that the few droplets of rain that we've had have stopped. If you looked at the forecasts, you'd think we should get a morning of cricket in, maybe to 11 or 11:30, maybe 12 o'clock. But it's been reasonably consistent the last few days. We've got to that kind of midday marker, and then the heavens have opened. And the problem is, when it does rain here, it really tends to come down quite heavily. And if DLS comes into play, how important are wickets, particularly those wickets of Wasim and Aravind?
Yeah, when the DLS comes into place and all those formulas applied, wickets will be always crucial for both the teams. Nepal would look to take one more here. This early spell.
Nicely driven. They take on the quick single, direct hit. Oh, I think he's thrown to the wrong end. The non-striker's end, I thought Lakra was paddling. They get home for the single. Take one quick look at it. If he's thrown here at the non-strikers, surely he's gone. Might have been gone too. But the direct hit couldn't be affected. We'll have a commentary change now. It's 34 for 2.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Okay, boys. In this pitch, what we need is speed. Need to be fast.
Got it, coach.
Who's the fastest? Okay, Whirling. Whirling.
सबैलाई थाहा छ इन्टरनेटको स्पिड र सर्भिस दुवैमा फास्टेस्ट वर्ल्ड नै हो
This is the fastest.
It's the final of the ACC Men's Premier Cup here at the TU ground. Lalit Rajbanshi, the slow left-arm bowler. Saudi career 19 matches, 21 wickets. A decent economy rate. The VIPs are here. It's a wonderful atmosphere here at the Tribhuvan University cricket ground. And we have a game on our hands. Nepal winning the toss, putting the pressure on the UAE. Taking early wickets, much to the delight of this tremendous crowd that has gathered here. It's a sight to see. Lalit. Everybody enjoying the game. Dignitaries, a little bit of turn going away. As I say, very, very good morning to Mudassir Ali.
A very good morning, Shamim, and good morning to all of our viewers. It's electrifying atmosphere at TU International Ground, Kirtipur, Nepal. The crowd is going crazy. They are behind the boys, Nepal boys. It's not easy for UAE. They are up against these 11 players inside the ground, and outside they have that army, the crowd supporting the Nepal boys.
You can see a few umbrellas. There's been spots of rain. Thankfully, it's not been heavy, and the players continued in the middle. Just that high backlift with the intention of the full flow of the bat. But Lalit, clever, zips it through, hurries the batter into a defensive prod.
What a change by the captain. Getting left arm orthodox early in the power play. They have some plans. They have got those two big wickets, Ritya and Wasim, back in the hut.
It goes big time, the slot sweep. There is a fielder there, and he's dropped it. Goodness gracious, that wasn't a very difficult catch to take. He threw caution to the wind. He should have taken that. We've seen a difficult catch being taken, but not this time.
Bhim Sharkey was the fielder. Easy catch. Gone begging. Survives Aryan Lakra. Would have been in deep, deep trouble. Trying to take that fielder at the deep square leg. Aryan Lakra survives.
Oh, what a change that could have made. Just in front of the spectators there. It was coming straight at him. Straightforward catch. Lalit will be so disappointed. He's right behind that one. But to tell you what, they're living dangerously now. Lalit has not really turned the ball that much. The 8th over has been completed. It's 35 for 2.
लाइफबोय ह्यान्ड वासले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरसेस त्यसैले पम्प रब संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जर्म प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड
लिटमस केबल क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1 हुनको राज हो एडभान्स जर्मन टेक्नोलोजी लिटमस केबल क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1
Just coming into the ground to our left here. Virtually jam-packed stadium here. The ACC. This is the drop catch. He had a second grab at it. Unfortunately, he could not latch on, and that might turn out to be quite costly from the Nepali perspective. He's got to forget that and carry on. There's been spots of rain. This ball's a little slippery. Despite all that, I think a huge opportunity mixed. It's Karan KC, 1 for 18. He's generated some pace as he runs away from us. Lakra edges and gone. Another one. That is a superlative delivery from Karan. Tempted the batter to have a little push away from his body, and the slip catch was taken. They are absolutely over the moon. We're seeing tremendous scenes here at the TU ground in Kathmandu.
The crowd has gone bonkers here at the TU International Ground. Wicket number 3, excellent piece of bowling. Slip in place. Brilliant delivery. Just added a single after the catch drop. Aryan Lakra in deep, deep trouble. UAE. Nepal boys all over the UAE. What a start they are having in this final. Was
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Pump rub छु
Oh, Lifebuoy hand wash ले मार्छ 99.9% viruses. त्यसैले pump, rub, chew. संसारकै number 1 selling germ protection soap brand.
New batter in Asif Khan, right-handed batter. 23rd match for him, 769 run, decent strike rate. I don't think the strike rate will be of concern here because United Arab Emirates are in a whole lot of trouble. Lost 3 wickets and this is the reason why. Good take by Asif. I tell you what, the most relieved man in the ground will be Bim Sharkey. And another look at that. It's just he drives down. Bim Sharkey just dropping that catch short while earlier. And immediately, really cannot take advantage. The batter goes back immediately after.
what a relief for Bhim Sharkey, known as the Jaunty Rhodes here in Nepal. The big match pressure taking on him. He'll be a relief man. Aryan Lakra was the 3rd wicket to fall. Excellent piece of bowling continues by Karan Casey. He's dominating here. From the full advantage of the climate. Bowling that outswingers.
Oh, what a nice delivery. Just had to get into line of that one. They've had their tail up. What a good advantage winning the toss, I understand, for the very first time. And deciding to bowl on a track which is maybe not too conducive because it's pretty dry for the pacers. There will be some spin on it, but overhead conditions definitely helping the cause of the pace bowlers.
Everything going in the favor of Nepal from the toss. Not only the bowling, the crowd at TU. They're building that pressure on both the batters. It's new man Asif Khan Behrooz joining Ramiz. Lot work to be done by these two. 35 for 3, losing Mohammad Wasim, Ritya and Aryan Lakra.
With the top 3 gone, it's going to be very difficult for the remaining batters to just come back into this game. Continuous pressure put on by Karan Casey and the other bowlers. It's Asif on strike now, yet to open his account. And once again, the back of length delivery, so accurate, hardly giving anything away, and that is what you need. Continuation of pressure. Just do not want to give any kind of loose delivery for the batters to free their arms and relieve the pressure.
How difficult it is for the batter, because the crowd roaring whenever the bowler is on the mark of the run-up. It's not easy, I reckon, for the batters to concentrate.
Yeah, it's very difficult, and it's not often that you play in front of such big crowds. Both teams, for that matter. Nepal are used to this ground, and sometimes when they are in the big games, they have this kind of crowds. It's very tough to put it past the fielders. Both bowlers doing their bit. Karan Casey in particular into his 5th over, 2 for 18, exemplary figures. Just hope for the sake of this mammoth crowd here at the TU ground, the rain stays away and we have a completed match. You've heard about the rules with regard to the reserve day. So at whatever point in time, if at all the game stops today, it will be carried on tomorrow in the reserve day. Oh, use the edge, hands on heads for the bowler. Oh, he is enjoying himself. That's the 9th over done.
Excellent delivery by Karan. What an over. Very watchful Asif Khan Behrooz. 9 gone, 35 for the loss of 3.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
It is the final of the ACC Men's Premier Cup 2023. Tribhuvan University International Cricket Stadium here in Kathmandu. United Arab Emirates invited to bat first are in Spottabodha. This is Lalit once again. Flies the ball, it's up in there. How far is that going? There's a fielder coming underneath that one. And he's dropped onto that one. It is another one. Look at the delight of the crowd. They are dancing in the aisles. Nepal turning it on. The dignitaries are happy. And it is a tremendous bowling and fielding performance by the home team.
They're falling like 9 pins here. UAE batters trying to release the pressure, going for the big shot. No mistake by the mid-on fielder, Gulshan Kumarja. Backpedaling. Always the eyes on the ball. No mistake. Wicket number 4. The big man, Ramesh Shahzad, walks back.
Oh, this was in the air for such a long time. It was a difficult catch. But look at him judging that, coming over his shoulders, keeping an eye on it, grabbing it and making sure it doesn't slip out of his hand. Another big wicket. UAE have lost Ramesh Shahzad at 35. It's 4 down.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
We only have 1 day left. Focus, man.
No, coach. We have 1 month. You have 1 month. I have 1 month. I have sent my referral. No, please check it once.
Whirling River Guns. तुम्हें जानालाई एक महीना free internet र net TV subscription पाउनुहोस्. Whirling River offer.
Alright, guys, don't worry. We have 1 month. Let's do this.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Got it enough bat to take it high in there, but not the distance that was required. That's the crowd cheering virtually everything here. They can sense victory because their boys in the middle have done wonderfully well.
The best part is the bowlers and the fielders. They are not getting carried away. The support they are getting from the crowd. Bowling line and length is key. What a delivery it was. Inviting Ramesh Shahzad to go big. Got a bit greedy. And loses his wicket. Ramesh Shahzad. Lalit to Rohan Mustafa.
A bit of bat in that, I suspect. There was a thought of going for a little bit of an appeal here by the bowler. But this is another look. Though bogged down by those dot deliveries. What a superlative catch this is. To cover a lot of ground, it's coming over his shoulders, keeping an eye on it. Oh, and a tumbling catch. Spectacular stuff. He's elated, and why not? There was a catch dropped earlier. And the fielders have redeemed themselves. The celebrations of the Nepali players are there to be seen, along with the crowd here. It's electric, the atmosphere. Oh, turn back. No. I don't think there's going to be any kind of response from the umpire there, but see that turn.
Slow in the air, just coming back into Rohan Mustafa, trying to put that pressure here from the first slip and the wicket keeper. All excited. They are in control here in the Nepal, up against UAE. 4 wickets Down for UAE in deep trouble. Rohan Mustafa and Asif Khan Behruz out there in the middle.
Still to open their accounts. This is such a tense period for the batters. Leg slip now. See that ball turning. The slip was there. Turn back immediately. The response to that turning ball is change the slip, bring to the leg slip position. If the batter wants to play with the turn, gets a little bit of bat, leg slip will come into play.
We are in the 10th over. Already 4 wickets lost. There is big threat coming. Sandeep Lamachene. The leggy. Excellent over comes to an end. It's maiden wicket for Lalit. 10 gone, 35 for 4.
We only have 1 day left. Focus, man.
No, coach. We have 1 month. You have 1 month. I have 1 month. I have sent my referral. No, please check it once.
Whirling River Gunners. तुम्ही एक महिना free internet र net TV subscription पाउनुहोस्. Whirling River offer.
Alright, guys, don't worry. We have 1 month. Let's do this.
Pump rub छु
लाइफबोय ह्यान्ड वासले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरसेस त्यसैले पम्प रब छु संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जर्म प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड
From the umpire for the second one. Nepal players have got their tails up. They know that they've got the UAE batters under tremendous pressure here. And the support from the home crowd. Just dreary conditions overhead. Little spots of rain now and then, but keeping our fingers crossed that it stays away. Get a full game in. Karan Kessi. Short. It's like tennis ball bounce we see when you're bowling short as well as trying to slow it down.
Excellent piece of delivery. The first delivery of this over. Caught by surprise, Asif Khan. What a spell this lad is bowling. Karan Kessi.
You can see from his demeanor, the way he walks back, he's relaxed, he's got a half a smile on his face, and he's saying, I've got the batters within my control. That's the supreme confidence that they ooze. And amongst the crowd, there's some dignitaries. Short, he's swivel around, he's got control of that shot, and he's got 4 very precious runs here.
Just getting carried away here. Karan Kessi trying to bowl that shorter delivery. Time in control. Asif Khan rolling the wrist, finds the gap behind the score. Much needed boundary from the blade of Asif Khan Behruz.
Yes, absolutely. I think that will relieve a lot of the pressure, but also he cannot get overly confident as a bowler. I was mentioning his demeanor, his body language. Maybe he's getting a little too relaxed. Should keep his focus. As a bowler, you need to do that. Now that a boundary has been hit away, I'm sure going to try something more disciplined. Just deviation of line, then nice little tuck away. Just a single. Looking back to see if there's a direct hit. Not quite.
Played with the soft hands. Sandeep was the fielder trying to go for that non-striker end. He made it with ease. Trying to build that partnership, Rohan Mustafa and Asif Khan. Sensible piece of batting after the boundary, taking that single.
Absolutely, that's what you need to do if you're going to rebuild from here. Still the batting strength with Asif and Rohan Mustafa. Quite experienced, particularly. Mustafa knows, I'm sure that he's been in this kind of situation before. The crowd are absolutely delighted with what has transpired so far. Oh, he wrote that, and he's going on peppering them with these short pitch deliveries in this over, Karan Kessi.
Completely changing his line and length in this over, bowling those short pitch delivery. Very watchful, Rohan Mustafa. The crowd are pouring here at TU International Ground. The news has spread like a fire that UAE are 4 down.
can lift your morale as a team when you have this fabulous support from everybody around. Pitches it up, nice little push away. Thinking of Iran, it wouldn't be a wise option. And also the pressure on the UAE, because just when you particularly they'll feel it when they're fielding, their boundary, people at the boundary, it's going to be this crowd is going to really try everything to put them off. So it'll be a test of temperament when they come into bowl, especially the two batters a little bit away from the hustle and bustle of the crowd. Good delivery to finish the over. After 11, the UAE move on to 40 for the loss of 4 wickets.
Congestion ahead. You are the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Litmus cable quality mein number 1 hone ko raaj ho, advanced German technology. Litmus cable quality mein number 1.
The all-important final of the ACC Men's Premier Cup 2023. The team wants to play the big boys in the Asia Cup. That's the man you're waiting for, Sandeep Lamachane. Right arm leggy. 104 wickets. Got the records for Nepal. Look at that economy rate, 4.06. Seen a bit of turn. And with that leg break bowler in, you expect more purchase of the wicket. The crowd are hoping that he can deliver quickly for Nepal. He's done that before. This is the time. This is the day. This is the match to even make a name for himself. Further adding to the degree that he has as a cricketer. And straight away, look at the turn.
The magician Sandeep Lamachane, quickest to reach that 100 wicket mark in ODI.
Goodness gracious, that almost turned square. Sometimes if it turns too much, the bowler is not quite sure where he's going to pitch it. So whatever turn is, it should be consistent. And with that turn, the batter is going to be, we see the second slip of the gully being brought in now. After that prodigious turn, understandable. Asif will have to be careful. So if I can look round, just get a feeling he might try and take Lamachane on. Quicker one, obviously lesser turn off the track and well negotiated.
It's a big match, the finale. Who wins, they'll qualify for the Asia Cup. Under pressure, UAE clearly after losing those 4 wickets in the first power play. Excellent piece of bowling by Karan, supported by the other fast bowler as well as the spinner Lalit.
Just doing a little bit of gardening as the bowler gets ready. Mustafa yet to open his account. He's already faced 8 deliveries. The pressure is building. Nicely past the diving bowler. He does open his account. That will relieve a lot of the butterflies in his stomach. It's always to get the first run off.
Absolutely, it's always good to get that first run. Full packed ground here at TU. Still, the crowd is pouring in. No sign of rain as of now.
Oh, and just past that second slip there. He's streaking away towards the boundary. But I tell you what, Lamachane won't be too unhappy with that.
Absolutely, he won't mind the turn and getting that outside edge. The blade of Asif Khan just away from that second slip, and lucky 4 runs for Asif Khan, Behrouz and UAE.
4 runs, doesn't matter how they come, adds to the UAE total. Oh, he's hit that very very well. That is a superb strike. Lovely cover drive. It was in the slot. And Asif was not shy. Went through that shot. Went racing away to the boundary.
Inviting Asif to go big. Full flow of the blade over the extra cover. Couple of bounces. Back-to-back boundaries from the blade of Asif Khan Behrooz.
That leaves some of the nerves. You need some quick runs. Amichane into the last ball. The 50 has come up for the UAE with that boundary. And he beats the bat. Excellent finish to the over. It's 50 for 4 after 12.
Oh, it's not connecting. I lost it again, man. It's just not connecting yet.
Hey coach. We always connect. अब डेटाको खर्च मजाले टर्छ वर्ल्डलिंक युजरहरूलाई जहाँ पनि फ्री अनलिमिटेड इन्टरनेट विथ वर्ल्डलिंक वाइफाई एक्सप्रेस
Some repair work being done here by Asif Khan and Rohan Mustafa for the UAE after they lost those quick wickets. They need some disciplined batting, need some careful batting. Ensure that they build up this partnership, put a little bit of pressure on the Nepali bowlers. Sompal Kami, 1 for 16 so far, has been impressive early on in his 3 overs. Pitches it up. Rowan tries to stretch and get a toe into that. That is not a very clever option, I can tell you. Because Mudassir can, when you're playing away from your body, extending your arms, you're not in control of the shot. Might have toe-ended it to the slip fielder.
Absolutely, and he's playing away from his body, not coming behind the ball. Good captaincy here by Rohit Paudel. 7 fielders inside the 30-yard circle, still a slip in place.
Just waits for that ball to come on to him. Plays with soft hands. Yeah, very noticeable that fielding position you're talking about. 7 within the 30-yard circle after the first power play is done. This tells you the captain's really putting on the pressure. He's trying to take another wicket. He's trying to ensure that they don't get singles very easily. Maybe a little risk here and there with the unprotected boundary areas, but that is the decision you've got to make. Whether you want to go for a quick wicket or go on the defense.
We can clearly hear the roar from the crowd. They're enjoying the atmosphere, going for that Mexican wave. Getting all the support, the Nepal fielders. Sompal got better of Vritya Arvind.
Short now. That was not a very good option. He was not even ducking down. He was almost heading into the line of the ball. It's better with that kind of bounce to sway away, because it's not very high. So not a very good option taking in trying to evade that short pitch delivery.
They got out for UAE. Bit concerned Zahur Khan, Aryan Lakra. The substitutes Matiullah, Sanchit and Ansh Tandon. 10 number Sompal runs in. It's a Rohan Mustafa on strike.
Nicely behind that little push and straight to the fielder, but deep enough for a single to be taken. Yeah, the 2 previous commentators were talking about the intense rivalry between these 2 teams. And the atmosphere here just reminds me of many, many years back when Bangladesh had this tremendous rivalry with Kenya. And in the ICC trophies in 1994 and even in 1997, the final of the ICC trophy in Kuala Lumpur, Kilat Club in Kuala Lumpur. It was a packed crowd. Though it was Malaysia, it was mostly Bangladeshi supporters who were putting the pressure on Kenya. Just one of the last ball needed, and that was done by Bangladesh, and they went on to qualify for the 1999 World Cup. It just gives me the same vibes, this atmosphere here at the ground, because if Nepal can win this, they might not go into the World Cup. They're definitely going into the Asia Cup with the big boys.
Excellent over, just a single on the money. 13 gone, 51 for the loss of 4.
Congestion ahead. You are on fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Litmus cable quality में number 1 होने को राज हो advanced German technology. Litmus cable quality में number 1.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting.
Unit. That's up in there. Thank you very much. A low full toss. Not the best shot to play. And the easiest of takes. The crowd erupts here as Nepal charge on.
Not high five out there in the middle. Some love has been poured by the first slip fielder, Arif Sandeep. The first wicket, the magician strike. Not a good delivery, but what matters is the wicket. Rohan Mustafa, a juicy full toss, just find the fielder at the fine leg. Straight into the hands. This time no mistake. Half of the side of UAE back in the hut.
You would never expect a wicket with that kind of delivery. But those are the vagaries of cricket. Rohan Mustafa goes caught by Kushal of the bowling of Lamichane. And it's 51 for 5.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Litmus cable quality में number 1 होने को राज हो advanced German technology. Litmus cable quality में number 1.
दादा बाहिर भाइरस छ
नडराउ मात्र पम्प र छु गरिदेऊ भाइरसलाई
पम्प र छु
लाइफ बोय ह्यान्ड वाशले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरसेस त्यसैले पम्प रब छु संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जर्म प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड
अब हरेक 2.25 लिटर स्प्राइटसँग 2 PM अकबरे चिकन नुडल्स सित्तैमा
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Get charged. Okay, boys. In this pitch, what we need is speed. Need to be fast.
Got it, coach.
Who's the fastest? Okay, Whirling. Whirling.
सबैलाई थाहा छ इन्टरनेटको स्पिड र सर्भिस दुवैमा फास्टेस्ट वर्ल्डिङ नै हो
This is the fastest.
क्वालिटी में number 1 होने को राज के हो
नेपालकै सबैभन्दा ठुलो केबल फ्याक्ट्री पूर्ण डायमिटरको पक्का ग्यारेन्टी
इसको पनि त राज होला
राज हो एडभान्स जर्मन टेक्नोलोजी
पता लाग्यो राज हो एडवांस जर्मन टेक्नोलोजी
वाह राजेश दाई
गुणस्तर को पहचान लिटमस केबल क्वालिटी में number 1.
Enjoying because of that scorecard. Nobody getting into the 20s. This is the final. This is a strong unit like the United Arab Emirates, but they're 5 down for 51. All credit to Nepal. First of all, luck going their way, winning the toss, and look at the figures of the Nepali bowlers. 2 for Karan Kesi, 1 each for Sompal Lalit and Sandeep Lamichhane. Here we go. After that little break, slip in a gully or 2 slips, maybe you can call it, in position. Sandeep. Oh, he's making the ball talk. Look at that little drift and the turn away. Spectacular stuff here.
Clearly the batters are dancing on the beats of Sandeep. Basil Hamid, the new batter, feeling the heat out there in the middle. 29 matches, 574 runs, strike rate of 72.8. Matter of survival for Basil and Asif Khan.
Well, Basil Hamid was the hero with the ball that when they just about beat Oman in that match. The semi-finals, rain curtailed, but now he's got to do the job with the bat. Not going to be easy. Once again, that's a replay of the last ball. This is so consistent. I just want to see Lamichhane bowl a googly.
The brilliant delivery is not getting him the wicket, but the poor delivery got him better off Rohan Mustafa.
Absolutely. We see that so often in cricket. A low full toss got him a wicket that could have been put away to the boundary, and he's bowling those peaches of deliveries. Superb balls with deserved wickets, but not getting it. Nicely behind that, can't penetrate the gap. The fielding has been pretty good except for 1 lap. Understandably, it lifts your spirits. They've got, their tails up, the bowlers. There's a spring in the step of the fielders. That's the googly. Just kept on going towards the right-hander.
This time easy picking for Basil Hamid. He'll be relieved man going to that non-striker end. Gone for some runs in his first over. Now looks in control. Sandeep Lamichhane.
So difficult for Asif Khan and Basil Hamid now to just maneuver themselves out of this rut, this difficult situation that their team are in at the moment. He's bowling those quicker ones, the flippers through, ends the over. And after 14, UAE are tottering at 52 for 5.
नडराऊ मात्र पम्प र छु गरिदेऊ भाइरसलाई
पम्प र छु
लाइफबोय ह्यान्ड वासले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरसेस त्यसैले पम्प रब छु संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जर्म प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड
Get charged.
Well, what a remarkable start. This ground, this team, they keep delivering. They always somehow rise to the occasion. There are tens of thousands, quite literally, in and around the TU International Cricket Ground. There's probably the best part of 20,000 in the venue, and then maybe another 5, 7, 10,000 outside it. The weather, it is threatening, but so too have the Nepali bowlers. They've been brilliant. Sampal Kami is going to come for a burst at the pavilion end, as it gives me a chance to welcome Paresh Lahani for the first time today. What a start for Nepal.
Yes, a good toss to win, and you can see the disabled cricket players for Nepal. Ball it outside the line of half stump, a good length to ball to. And you can remember the day, 16th March 2023, both these sides played against each other in this particular ground with a massive crowd of over 30,000 people. Will there be a redemption for UAE, or Nepal is going to get back the favor? Bowling a good length. Sompal Kami has been very good from the start, apart from those 6 and a 4 hit by Mohammad Hussain.
And UAE need to find a way to stay in this contest. I don't think they have managed the occasion very well. I think starting with their captain. He looked on edge right from ball one. He played almost a shot of delivery, which in these conditions is a very risky approach, and it proved to be so. Basil Hamid is a class act, and that's a gorgeous way to really get up and running for him. His first boundary, clipped away stylishly for four.
Yeah, just straying down to the leg side, so Balkami nicely clipped it off his pads. Look at this shot again, very balanced, into the gap at deep mid-wicket boundary for 4 runs. Yeah, I think I'm having a deja vu, remembering the day, 16th of March. The same teams playing against each other and the same massive crowd.
But remember, Paresh, that day it was Asif Khan. He's still there. And he can bat for certain, for sure. 41 ball century that day. I don't think he'll play in the same manner today. He won't need to. But if he could get 100 and drive UAE up over 200, we'll have a real contest. Off cutter, just a change of pace. Got about 5 or 10 minutes just outside the ground there. A gentleman from Chitwan province was very kind to get in touch, and just as a pure gesture and loving cricket, he sent me 20 tickets to go give away. So 20 fans who are outside the ground, we managed to get into the ground. But the energy, the atmosphere, the raucous nature, the love for the sport, extraordinary. I'll be giving us a wide. Is there a better cricketing atmosphere in the world than here in Kathmandu?
Not at the moment. Yeah, that was ball down the leg side. I think he tried another variation there. He doesn't need to do that. Nepal has put UAE on the back foot. They just need to control their emotions and just play the game. Continue the pressure they've put on UAE. 5 wickets, the top 5 batters are back in the hut for UAE.
Again, an off cutter. Kami thought it might have clipped maybe the jersey or some part of the shoulder, but Rahat Ali Chowdhury says absolutely not. Back-to-back wides. The overs, you see the cut out of the wicket there. The overs are taking a long time to bowl. We're an hour and 20 minutes in. We're only in the 15th over. Nepal would want to get a move on.
Yes, and it'll be interesting to see Sandeep Lamichhane bowling against Asif Khan, who took him apart on that particular day, 16th of March, scoring that 41 ball 100. And nicely played, straight to mid-off. Now, will it be a redemption for Sandeep Lamichhane if he bowls against Asif Khan? He started off well. Sandeep taken a wicket off Mustafa already with not a good delivery. It was a poor delivery, a full toss. Mustafa trying to paddle that round the corner, but straight to the fielder, Kushal Malla.
He really did plunder the runs towards the end off Lamichhane, and that will be the wicket that Sandeep will want. Basil Hamid keeps Kami out. 15 have been bowled. It's 58 for 5.
Congestion ahead. You are the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Litmus cable quality man number 1 होने को राज हो advanced German technology. Litmus cable quality man number 1.
There are somewhat treacherous conditions that the fans have braved. Just even underfoot up outside the ground. There's so much footfall. And that's the passion for the game. Lamichhane to continue into his 3rd over. This is the man he wants. He wants Asif Khan. And that's a statement from Asif Khan. He says, I know which way the ball is turning. I can shoulder arms if I want.
Sandeep Lamichhane bowling well, bowling leg spinners. Many leg spinners that he's bowling today. 1 or 2 googlies. That was straying down the leg side. That was a leg spinner too, a bit shorter onto the leg stump.
I think Asif Khan feels as though he missed out there. And it's funny, just what one leave does. Immediately, Lamachani's line had changed, and it's not the right line. He's 2 slips in play for a reason. Keep hammering away around that 4th stump, outside off. Just there. And that's brilliant bowling. That might have looked like a leg break, but it would have just come out of the front of the hand and skidded on. A little straighter. Asif Khan could have lost his off stump.
And look at this again. It was a slider through the arms, through the fingers rather. That's good bowling by Lamachani. Perfect leg spin. A bit short in my liking. There was a turn. He's troubling Asif Khan. He has to take his wicket. If he stays there, he can plunder the ball around. We have seen that before.
Well, the brilliance of Lamachani is going to be tested by Asif Khan. He's a class act. He has dominated, and I mean dominated, UAE domestic cricket for over a decade. When I asked him had he ever scored a faster century with the 41 ball knock, he said yes. In a domestic game, he scored double hundreds, he scored 150 pluses, he hit 6s for fun, but it's a very different type of role today as we look at the head coach, Monty Desai, perform a different role, running a few drinks around. It'll be a single for Hamid to close out the 16th over. 60 for 5.
लाइफबॉय ह्यान्ड वाशले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरसेस त्यसैले palm, rub, संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ germ protection soap brand.
Okay, boys, in this pitch, what we need is speed. We need to be fast. Got it, coach. Who's the fastest? Okay, Whirling.
सबैलाई थाहा छ इन्टरनेटको स्पिड र सर्भिस दुवैमा फास्टेस्ट वर्ल्डिङ नै हो.
This is the fastest.
Some of the impact that he has made since he's come back to Nepal.
Yes, he has made an impact in the national side. The day he started, he still remembers the day, 29th of January 2023. He always talks about it. Good to see him walking around the boundary line, waiting a bit. We don't see head coaches do that quite often. There's a bowling change from the pavilion end. Sompal Kami is out and Lalit Rajbanshi is in. His bowled 2 overs, 1 for 1. His figures a brilliant one. A good smart catch taken by him to get rid of Mohammad Hussein after bowling off Sompal Kami.
Right now, the umpires are coming together. Some umbrellas have gone up, and they are going to have a discussion. Asif Khan is indicating to them that it's too wet to even grip the bat. He's hiding his bat away, and sadly, maybe even a little earlier than we expected, the covers are going to come on. We knew this was possible, we knew it was likely, and we thought we might get till around 11 o'clock or maybe midday. But that is the sight that nobody wants to see. We want this game decided on the pitch. Ideally, we'd like it decided today, but we do have that reserve day tomorrow as a backup. It's there in our back pocket if we need it. It's just got a little heavier, and maybe as much as anything, the umpires have decided from a precautionary aspect, let's get things protected. We've had a lot of rain the last few days, and if we get a clear patch, let's get back out there. We'll have about 45 minutes grace or so before we start losing overs if we get back today. And remember, the way the reserve day works, I'll repeat this once more, I'm sorry for saying it again and again, the game will not restart tomorrow should we not get back on today. It will pick up from the point at which we have got to. So the UAE will recommence their innings from 5 wickets down for 60 runs with 16 overs bowled. We do not start afresh. I know some people were speculating about that. That is an old rule of reserve days that has gone a long time ago. The umpires, the match officials, as a team, will try everything they can to get this game played today. And that's all they can do. If they can't, we have tomorrow up our sleeves.
It's a very sorry scenes from here at the TU International Cricket Ground. The covers are coming. there's a bit of a shower going on here. Hopefully the shower stays away and we can get back in action. You can see the umbrellas. Good to see the spectators, the supporters. They brought out umbrella today. They knew the weather as well.
Yeah, certainly this is the sight that nobody wanted to see. We do not want this game decided by the rain, dictated to by the conditions. And look at the crowd, look at the number of people in and around the TU ground. Here's the wickets. That was the big moment. What a catch from Lalit Rajbanshi. Rithi Aravind will look back at that shot with a bit of disappointment as Karen Casey pointed the way to him. Good catch, that one from Arif Sheikh. Aryan Lakra's disappointing tournament continues. And then I have to say Ramesh Azad, he'll look at that shot and wonder, was it what he should have done, as Gulshan Jha sparked jubilant scenes of celebration. Holding an excellent catch. Then it was a leg break that was tossed up and Kushal Malla clung on gleefully around the corner. We could sadly have a little bit of this now, a little bit of the waiting game for those who were watching the third place playoff yesterday. It already feels like deja vu. We waited a long, long time. The cut-off to get a 20-over game in, we don't know that yet, but I'd imagine it probably need to be restarted by about 3 o'clock or something in that vicinity, maybe a little after that. The big problem though is I'm not sure if the forecast is right that we're going to get many breaks. Here was a few of the boundaries, bludgeoned as always by Mohammad Wasim. He hit a 4 and a 6. Aryan Lakra got a couple of stylish drives away, but there wasn't a lot to cheer for UAE, and the position Nepal are in, it's such a strong one.
Yes, it's a strong one. UAE 60 for 5 in 16 overs. A few shots played by the UAE batters. That was lucky. Asif Khan got an edge, running down to the third man boundary. Everything happening in the first 16 overs. That was another good shot by Asif Khan against Sandeep Lamachani. Few shots played by the UAE batters, stylish shots, and big hit by Mohammad Wasim. The first 6 that he hit, this was the one.
Well, I've said it a few times now, I'm turning into a broken record, Paresh. I felt if Nepal got Wasim and Aravind early, maybe for less than 20 apiece, that the game would be theirs. And the reality is, Karen KC and Sampal Kami, they took the big wickets, and then Lalit Rajbanshi and Lamachani came into the game too. Wickets have fallen regularly. There's still time for UAE to get back in the contest, particularly with Asif Khan at the crease. But it's a big advantage to the hosts, the home side, in their quest to qualify for the first time in their history for the Asia Cup. Take a look in and around the beauty of this city. It's a beautiful place, Kathmandu. That had to be rebuilt, didn't it, Paresh, after the 2015 earthquake? It's a very busy city. It's a bustling one. It's full of life and energy. That's up towards... Where's that, Paresh? You'll tell me better. It's one of the temples, isn't it, up on... maybe towards Chandragiri?
Yeah, there's the Buddha Stupa. It's very close to Hyatt Regency.
Yeah, gorgeous scenes. It's a very special place to be. I love my time here. We're in the land of the gods. That's Pokhara. Out towards the lakes. One of the prettiest cricket grounds you could ever imagine. There. And this one isn't bad too. The TU International Cricket Ground. Look at the number of people in and around this ground. These scenes were shot a little earlier, just before the rain came, up in the trees. And yeah, these are older shots. The covers are on now. They might mislead you a touch, those ones. We'll see if we can get you some live ones as the drone goes up. But gorgeous scenes of the city. as we continue to wait. No sign of the covers coming off yet, so once we've completed these lovely scenic views, we will take a pause. Special place if you've never been here. Make sure to come on to Nepal trekking, and great food, great culture, great music, great people.
Now that's the news from the center. Nepal versus UAE. The grand finale play has been interrupted due to rain. We can see on your screen there covers on the ground, on the pitch as well. The winner of this game will qualify for the Asia Cup to play against the big boys of world cricket, India and Pakistan.
Yeah, extraordinary prize on offer. But for the moment, sadly, all we can do is watch and wait. What we can assure you of is that we will keep you updated as soon as there is any news or any prospect of play or even an update, an inspection. We will bring that to you. So for the moment, from here in Kirtipur, we will leave you. We'll keep you posted. It's namaste from us. Bye for now. We'll be back as soon as we can.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
दादा बाहिर भाइरस छ
नडराऊ, मात्र पम्प र छु गरिदेऊ भाइरसलाई।
पम्प र छु
लाइफ बोय ह्यान्ड वाशले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरसेस। त्यसैले पम्प रब छु संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जर्म प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड।
लिटमस केबल क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1 हुनको राज हो एडभान्स जर्मन टेक्नोलोजी। लिटमस केबल क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1।
आज त हुन्छ केही खास कोकसँग नाना कोकसँग नाना
अब हरेक 2.25 लिटर स्प्राइटसँग 2 PM अकबरे चिकन नुडल्स सित्तैमा।
Get charged. Okay, boys. In this pitch, what we need is speed. Need to be fast.
Got it, coach.
Who's the fastest? Okay, Whirling. Whirling.
सबैलाई थाहा छ इन्टरनेटको स्पिड र सर्भिस दुवैमा फास्टेस्ट वर्ल्डिङ नै हो।
This is the fastest.
क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1 हुनुको राज के हो?
नेपालकै सबैभन्दा ठुलो केबल फ्याक्ट्री, पूर्ण डायमिटरको पक्का ग्यारेन्टी।
यसको पनि त राज होला।
राज हो एडभान्स जर्मन टेक्नोलोजी।
पता लाग्यो राज हो एडभान्स जर्मन टेक्नोलोजी।
वाह, राजेश दाइ।
लिटमस केबलको राज रहेछ एडभान्स
गुणस्तरको पहिचान लिटमस केबल क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1।
दादा बाहिर भाइरस छ
नडराऊ, मात्र पम्प र छु गरिदेऊ भाइरसलाई।
पम्प र छु
लाइफ बोय ह्यान्ड वाशले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरसेस। त्यसैले पम्प रब छु संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जर्म प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड।
लिटमस केबल क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1 हुनको राज हो एडभान्स जर्मन टेक्नोलोजी। लिटमस केबल क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1।
पम्प र छु
लाइफ बोय ह्यान्ड वाशले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरसेस। त्यसैले पम्प रब छु संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जर्म प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड।
I'm just amazed by the performance. It's the best I've experienced.
So reliable, so consistent, no sir?
Yeah, I was blown away by the speed. It's so fast. I mean, look at this. I'm so impressed.
इम्प्रेस नहुने त कुरै भएन। फास्टेस्ट इन्टरनेट स्पिड, बेस्ट सर्भिस र फ्री वाइफाई एक्सप्रेसले नेपालकै नम्बर 1 इन्टरनेट सर्भिस प्रोभाइडर बनेको छ वर्ल्डिङ।
Oh, the team is there too.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Get charged!
Bajaj Pulsar presents ACC Men's Premier Cup. Hygiene partner, Lifebuoy. Internet partner, WorldLink. Uplifting partner, Coca-Cola. Title sponsor,
Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Hygiene partner,
तपाईलाई सुरक्षा दिन्छ वर्ल्ड्स नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जम्प प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड
Internet partner,
छिटो बनेकै WorldLink.
Uplifting partner. 10 countries, 24 matches. Live from TU and Mulpani ground. Watch live on YouTube on OSR Sports. Bajaj Pulsar presents ACC Men's Premier Cup. Hygiene partner, Lifebuoy. Internet partner, WorldLink. Uplifting partner, Coca-Cola.
दिन्छु म गाडी के छ त जिन्दगी है आउँछ त यो राखिनु आउँदा के गरौँ आसु लिएर आउँछु मगर मात्र यो मासु आउँदा मिल्दैन
this event, the finals.
Well, that's something that Rajbanshi does so well. He just gets the ball to kind of die in the wicket. It's almost a little bit of underspin he has on it. It's been really excellent since coming back from that injury, that knee injury, Rajbanshi. And he is threatening, isn't he? The inside edge, this time of Asif, and twice in the over already, the outside edge of Hamid.
He's using variation, the ball going with the arm in that occasion, getting the inside edge of Asif Khan. Now they have to rebuild Asif Khan after the break, the UAE batters. There's a turn in the wicket, slow through the air, a bit shorter.
I think what we're seeing from Asif Khan is naturally they're 5 down inside the first third of the innings. An approach that will just look to rebuild, build a partnership with Basil Hamid. Very competent batter, Hamid. Technically very correct. I think even if the UAE only go at maybe 3 and over for the next 15 to 20 overs, I don't think they'll mind. They just want to keep wickets in hand because we know what Asif Khan can do towards the death. It's a massive ball. Good over from Rajbanshi, just 2 from it. It's 62 for 5.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
अब हरेक 2.25 लिटर स्प्राइटसँग 2 PM अकबरे चिकन नुडल्स सित्तैमा.
They want their world record holder, the fastest in history to 100 one-day international wickets. They want him to get the big wicket of Khan. This contest between these two, this is now the critical one.
Yeah, Asif Khan, the winner of the contest in the last game they played against each other. Going for it. Hit it out of the ground into the grass banks. What a strike.
Power that Khan possesses. There's a reason they call him Lala. His nickname, it's Afridi. Definite shades of Shahid Afridi in this. What a strike. Clears the ropes with consummate ease. Just too full from Lamachani. And dropped in the crowd. I think it's somehow found the one patch of grass up there just as well. Pressure on the leg spinner. 2 slips in place, very aggressive field. Is Powell saying if we get Khan here, we get the game?
Yes, that must be the case by the captain Rohit Paudel. Attacking field for Sandeep Lamachani. That was a very good comeback ball after getting hit for a 6. Nicely bowled. The ball sliding through his fingers.
Now again, that is the one that would appear, if you're not watching very carefully, to be the leg break. But most leg spinners will grip the ball with 3 fingers on it, and that just slides out in between 2 of them, skids on. Looked around the corner. Going to be runs. And it's a quick outfield, so it's going to be 4. It's not the right line, particularly with the 2 slips in and no one in the 45. 10 runs off the over already. UAE fighting back.
Yeah, this is a good fight back by UAE after losing those 5 wickets. The top 5 batters already back in the hut. This is a wrong line by Sandeep Lamachani. He needs to ball off stump, outside the off stump, and just vary his length.
Big shot attempted and a big shot executed. The runs are flowing in this over. It's Lamachani's nemesis. He's coming back to haunt him. And Asif Khan is showing there is plenty of life in this final. 6, 4, and now 4 again.
Yes, good attacking batting. Good counter-attack by Asif Khan. Moves to 30 of 27. This is good to see by the UAE batters. They are fighting out, battling out there. He's hitting 6s and 4s at will against Lamachani. That is what he did the earlier time these 2 sides met here in the particular ground. 41 ball 100 scored by Asif Khan.
Really good over for the UAE. They're in this contest. It's 76 for 5.
दादा बाहिर भाइरस छ
नडराउ मात्र पम्प र थ्रु गरिदेऊ भाइरसलाई
पम्प र थ्रु
लाइफ बोय ह्यान्ड वासले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरसेस त्यसैले पम्प रब थ्रु संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जर्म प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड
लिटमस केबल क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1 हुनको राज हो एडभान्स जर्मन टेक्नोलोजी लिटमस केबल क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1
For the UAE to the second session, if you will, after that sort of 20, maybe 25-minute rain delay and a late change in plans. Rajbanshi was going to continue, but instead Rohit Kumar Paudel goes to Sampal Kami. Does that mean we'll see Rajbanshi change ends and Lamachani take a break?
And that must be the case by the captain Rohit Paudel, bringing in Sampal Kami into the attack from the pavilion end. Lalit will definitely bowl from the far end. Sompal shown his aggression earlier, taken a wicket already off the big man, Mohammad Hussain. We all know how brutal can Asif Khan can be.
No need to panic yet for Nepal, but certainly Asif Khan, he loves the big stage. He will relish the crowd, he will have that knowledge that he knows how to score runs at this ground. Kami goes full and straight immediately, and I think these two are the perfect foil for each other. Basil Hamid, who's technically so correct, he won't score quickly, he doesn't need to, because Asif Khan at the other end, he can clear any boundary in the world.
Yes, even the youngster Ayn Afzal Khan yet to come to bat. He's also not a mug with a bat. He's a very good player, a very good all-rounder. And just to remind you guys, he won the Player of the Series award when these guys played the bilateral ODI series here in Kathmandu.
Lovely straight drive, but Karen KC comes across from mid-on, does really well, gets a hand on it. Paresh, how big is this prize, not just for cricket in this country, but just for the nation in general, to get to an Asia Cup, to play against their near neighbours, India and Pakistan?
Yeah, that would be a very big occasion for the nation, not only the players, not only the supporters, the whole nation, the flag. If they do so, it'll be a very proud moment for all the Nepalese in Nepal and around the world. This will be a very good contest, Sompal and Asif Khan. Sompal was also taken apart earlier when they met on the 16th of March, the last game of ICC Men's Cricket World Cup League 2.
Well, it's another raucous atmosphere, but one thing feels a bit different to last month. I think the success of this national team is spreading the word around the country. See many more families in today, young boys, young girls, lots of women in enjoying the action too. Round the wicket now, Kami. Short ball, ducked underneath. Given as a wide, now that surprises me. If that is given as a wide on height, surely this is not over the head of Asif Khan, and it can't be given as a wide on line either.
Yes, the umpire looked at the square leg umpire, and that is why he gave it as wide. It was not above the head high, just had a tennis ball bounce. Sompal Kami trying to tuck the body, coming around the wicket, changing his angle.
Guided away. Deep third in place, so it'll just be a single. Gulshan Jah does the fielding. Gulshan Jah into the team today. Will we see him much with the ball, or is he really that left-handed option to neutralise the threat with the bat of Ayan Khan and Aryan Lakra?
Yeah, surely because of that. He's a bowling all-rounder, but can hit big sixes with the spin of the left-arm orthodox. And it was a bit of surprising that Dipendra Singh Aire is not in the playing 11. He could have done with the ball and in the field as well.
short ball from Kami. Yeah, I want to just give a quick thanks to all of the commercial partners involved, all of the broadcasters, the IPG group, who have the media rights partner for the Asian Cricket Council. Just had a message come in when the internet worked for about 10 seconds. Best part of 100,000 concurrent viewers right now on OSR Sports here in Nepal. The Asian Cricket Council's coverage on the YouTube channel. There's over 60,000 concurrent watching that. Down in Fancode in India, and many more here on Kantapur HD TV. This game, it's the only show in town, isn't it? And I'm sure that all sorts of viewership records will be broken today.
Couldn't get bigger than that, this event. These two teams are the high-ranked associate members of the ICC in Netherlands and Scotland and Nepal and UAE, the four high-ranked teams in the associate. Good to see the battle between UAE and Nepal. They always have a battle, fierce battle in the field, and very friendly off the field as well.
There's plenty of good friends between these two sides, even though they're rivals. Well, ball out of the back of the hand, the slower ball. This game continues to intrigue. UAE rebuilding, 79 for 5.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Get charged! And he's going to continue from the Chobar end. It was not the case that we thought about. Lalit is going to change his ends.
Well, for me, and just for me, this is a roll of the dice from Rohit Paudel. Khan has taken a real liking to Lamachani. Can Lamachani get the better of him? If he does, maybe that will be the telling blow. There will be a change in the field. Second slip comes out. He comes around the corner on the leg side to 45. Long off, long on in place. Deep square leg 2. Beauty. Perfect leg break. And maybe a word or two. And I think Asif Khan will go back at him. I think Lamachani needs to go back to his mark.
Good aggression shown by the leg spinner there, having a word or two with Asif Khan. And that was a good pace by Sandeep Lamachani, not giving that air that he was giving to Asif Khan, a bit flatter to the air.
And for me, really good umpiring from Vinod Babu. He's actually come down and taken Lamachani back. He said, your job is to bowl. Get on with the game. Beauty again. Flatter through the air, a ripping leg break. And another word or two. There's a real contest here.
Yes, we can see a real contest. And the umpire, I think he's talking to the match referee. Sandeep Lamachani can be in a bit of trouble here. He shouldn't do that, just bowl your ball.
Well, Rahat Ali Chowdhury has come a long way from square leg, and he wants the captain to come all the way from backward point. The game is going to stop. And the reason why Chowdhury in particular thinks Lamachani has gone too far. There's a huge crowd in, there's an amazing atmosphere. Sandeep maybe just being told, please don't push the line. Let's get on with the game. Let's play it in the right spirit. And Rohit Paudel agrees.
Yes, I think Sandeep Lamachani is going a bit too far there. You can just have a smile and just tell the batsman to hit and come back to your bowling mark, but he's gone too far. That is why the umpires called the captain and had a chat with both of them.
Can't take your eyes off this. 3 dots consecutively. Lamachani does not follow through this time. He's listened to the umpires. Who's going to win this contest, Paresh?
It's very, very difficult to say, Lenny.
Beautifully bowled. This time pitches around middle. Asif Khan just in survival mode for the moment. Well, this is a very special over. He's played and missed it too. He's nearly found the outside edge there.
Yeah, Sandeep Lamachani in this occasion just staring to the batsman. No word spoken by him. He's varying his pace very nicely in this over. That was another good ball, a bit flatter through the air. Look look at him field off his own bowling, and just a bit of glare to the batsman. A very good contest here building up between these two.
Well, this is the Coliseum. It's the amphitheatre of the associate game. It's here in Kathmandu, and two of the very best are going toe-to-toe, mano-a-mano. Lamachani to Khan. Oh, what an over. It will read just one run from it. There was so much to that over. 80 for 5.
लाइफबोय ह्यान्ड वाशले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरसेस त्यसैले पम्प रब संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जर्म प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड
I'm just amazed by the performance. It's the best I've experienced.
So reliable, so consistent, no sir?
Yeah, I was blown away by the speed. It's so fast. I mean, look at this. I'm so impressed.
इम्प्रेस नहुने त कुरै भएन फास्टेस्ट इन्टरनेट स्पिड बेस्ट सर्भिस र फ्री वाइफाई एक्सप्रेसले नेपालकै नम्बर 1 इन्टरनेट सर्भिस प्रोभाइडर बनेको छ वर्ल्डलिङ
Oh, the team is great too.
These Nepal flags are basically sold out in Kathmandu. Messages last night from people coming from Butwal, from Biratnagar, from Bhairawa, from Pokhara. There was special buses laid on last night, some of them overnight buses, travelling 500 kilometres plus 8 to 10 hours in a bus to come and feel this moment, to live this final. And what a crowd it is.
Yeah, that shows the passion of Nepalese for cricket. Coming round the wicket, that was a nice square drive, but straight to wide. Third man, Kushal Malla, the fielder there. And talking about the flags being sold out, I think the Dhaka Topis has been sold out because you bought too many.
I've tried to buy them, but I couldn't find one that would fit my head, Paresh. I was gifted someone. A special shout out to national team opener Pradeep Bairi and his wife, who supplied some gorgeous topies for us here, which you'll see in the post-match presentation. Let's hope that's today. Let's get this game played. Let's decide the winner of this brilliant Men's Premier Cup and see who's going to Pakistan. Off cutter. The tactics look very defined, very clear. They've done a lot of work on how to bowl to which Emirati batter.
Yes, this is good bowling by Sompal Kami and even Sandeep Lamachani. The last over he bowled, he mixed his pace very nicely, bowled it a bit flatter and gave away air as well. And look at the crowd there, the spectators in the grass banks with the Nepali flag giving flying kisses around. Another off cutter. Oh, that came in sharply, completely bemused the batsman Hamid.
How can you not love this venue? How can you not love this team? Beautiful off cutter. And how can you not love this crowd? The atmosphere, the energy, the intensity, the passion, the love for the sport that we all adore. And look at those 3 VIP sections. They are all packed to the rafters too. Standing room only today. As it does find the gap. Gulshan Jah will have work to do. I think Hamid will think of a second. Doesn't take him on. Probably was 2 there. Not the smartest or sharpest piece of running.
This is good bowling by Sompal Kami, mixing a pace, bowled 2 off cutters and then the seam up delivery. Yeah, it looks like a slow track rather than the earlier ones. That is why the bowlers are using the track, bowling cutters, pace on delivery that we saw. It went the distance. That is why Nepali bowlers, they've done their homework well.
Another off cutter. Khan wants a single. Hamid goes back, direct hit, would have been gone! Oh, it's Dipender Singh Airi as well. He's on as a sub-fielder. The one man in the world you wanted to field that ball did, but he couldn't affect the direct hit.
Yes, he came to the ball very sharply. Oh, it would have been very close touch and go. I think Dipender Singh Airi was not balanced when he threw the ball. A chance for Hamid.
Look at the speed of Airi. He's such a live wire. You call him a cheetah. So you say, Paresh. Rapid to the ball. He is a tiger of a cricketer. And even though he's only on as a sub, just trying to get a sense as to who is off. Oh, I think that would have been, well, it would have gone upstairs. Look at the reaction in the background too. Might not be in the starting 11 today, but he'll still have an impact. How close was this? I think you're maybe gone. We need a slow-mo. Hamid was sprawled on the turf. Edge, going to be edge for 4. No slip in place. Asif. He's the one they need to get. End of the 21st over. It's 86 for 5.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
After the rain break, things have turned around for the United Arab Emirates in this final. What a tense final we're having here at the TU International Cricket Ground here. The crowd have been absolutely over the moon with the early success of Nepal, but now a fight back here can be a little pensive, just waiting for another breakthrough. This partnership, particularly from Asif, 37 of 38, has looked very confident. Lalit to continue. Excellent figures, 1 for 3. This is drifting down the leg side every time the ball touched onto the pads. The players in the middle might not be appealing, but about 20,000 people around are immediately going up. As I say, a very good morning to Sharad.
Good morning, Shamim bhai. Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here in the comment box with you. How do you find the atmosphere here, Shamim bhai?
Oh, it's absolutely mesmerizing. It's terrific. It's electric. You just feel yourself a part of that. I took a walk out, and just the vibes that I got from the crowd was spectacular. It is a wonderful experience. I mean, and you can feel that these guys are real. They have real passion for the game. Despite the rain which came, they hung around, they enjoyed themselves. We can hear a lot of vuvuzelas, the bugles are going, there's a lot of music. It's very festive, the atmosphere here.
Yeah, rightly put. It's a festive atmosphere out here. You can see them jumping, dancing, clapping. Wow, what a ball that was. Tip and turn. Fantastic.
Virtually unplayable. Look at this, that little drift, and the turn away. Batsman can do very little about those deliveries. You feel that the ball's coming into you and suddenly it zips away. Slip in position for a little edge. Lalit is bowling delightfully. He's just put the brakes on. Saw a big over earlier on. But this is the time when you've got to just bring your skill sets and your temperament into play.
This is going to be a good battle. Asif has got a good start.
Just beyond. Spectators cheering, but it's safe. And it's the end of an excellent over. After 22, it's 88 for 5.
Oh, it's not connecting. I lost it again, man. It's just not connecting here. Hey, coach. We always connect.
अब डेटाको खर्च मजाले टर्छ वर्ल्डलिंक युजरहरूलाई जहाँ पनि फ्री अनलिमिटेड इन्टरनेट विथ वर्ल्डलिंक वाइफाई एक्सप्रेस
लिटमस केबल क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1 हुनको राज हो एडभान्स जर्मन टेक्नोलोजी लिटमस केबल क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1
It was absolute domination. Look at the cheering crowds. Look at the banners being held up. Can you read them, Sharad?
So they say, no rain, please, God. Rightly so.
Yeah, and there was a little threat, but I tell you what, fingers crossed, these people who made it so all into the ground early, even from 6 o'clock, I understand, stayed up all night to get here, they deserve a full game. really do with the passion. It's just a warm-up run here by Gulshan, who is going to bowl his first over.
Yeah, so it's Gulshan who's coming from the pavilion and first time is bowling today. Just picked up a wicket in the 3 matches. He would eye to break this partnership.
Well, it's really the batter now is going to just feel him a little bit, see what he's doing, Gulshan Jha. Will he be the weak link? We've seen him taking only 1 wicket. How good is he? We'll find out. He's not very happy with his run-up, I can tell you that. You see, at these big occasions, sometimes even as a bowler, you have those butterflies in your stomach and you're not quite happy with your run-up also.
Surely, if you are a human being, you'll definitely have those nerves and butterflies. You get the crowd carrying their babies to the ground. What passion.
Just within those guidelines. So I think Jha will be reasonably happy with that. He doesn't look too pleased with himself as he walks back.
He's just getting into international cricket. Gulshan Jha has played a couple of games for Team Nepal. He's a youngster. Yeah, he would look to make a mark. He's just 17 years of age, Shami.
Oh, that is impressive. At 17, strapping lad. Like to make an impression here. And he chased that one. That was uncalled for. I mean, if you want to go into line, go across to the line of the delivery, there's no foot movement. It's just wafted at that one.
A pretty loose shot. Tried the catch. Couldn't make any contact. Gulshan Jha does have some pace. You see the crowd again in numbers. Any guesses, Shamim bhai? How many are there inside?
You're the one who should be telling me. I'd imagine about 20,000, around the 20,000 mark. Close enough. But, that's a wide. Now he's been struggling. I feel that Gulshan Jha is not in his elements, but his captain should go and talk to him. Just youngster, under pressure, big match, it can play on your mind. So the Rohit Paudal just go across, have a little chat. That's good to see.
Probably having a joker too for calming his nerves. The senior pro Sompal and Rohit talking to Gulshan. That might ease him down.
This guy's the width consistent outside the line of the off stump. There's nothing surprising about his trajectory. Nothing surprising about this picture. You see as it pans across, everyone clapping, cheering, the colors on their cheeks, the Nepal flags. They're wearing their heart on their sleeves, going for the country. They're going for Nepal to go into that Asia Cup.
Lovely to see this. Views. Doesn't cricket unite the nation here too?
That's better. That little bit of extra bounce and also coming in line with the batter. Yeah, very good point you make. Sport, particularly cricket, unites the nation. We've seen that in my country, in Bangladesh, and a lot of other countries. This is such a feeling that you cannot express. You really support your national team with all your heart, all your soul, and you get so very happy when they succeed. You get depleted sometimes when they lose, but that is what you've got to take. You've got to take the good with the bad. Gulshan, who didn't look too threatening, gets Hamid to drive down the ground, gets a little bit of the bat on it, and it shudders the stumps. The death rattle, what a meet.
That's got the crowd on their feet again. Gulshan just bowling that
try to drive it away from his body. Only manages to get the inside part of the bat, Basalamid. And he looks back disconsolately. Look at the election from Gulshan Jah. Oh.
He's taking off the dust off his t-shirt. Yeah, it has been a long time. He has not been among the wickets as he wanted to be. There you go. Rattle the stumps. Basil must be disappointed. Had a good start.
दादा बाहिर भाइरस छ
नडराउ मात्र पम्प र छु गरिदेऊ भाइरसलाई
पम्प र छु
लाइफ बोय ह्यान्ड वासले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरसेस त्यसैले पम्प रब छु संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जर्म प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड
लिटमस केबल क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1 हुनको राज हो एडभान्स जर्मन टेक्नोलोजी लिटमस केबल क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1
Burden on his shoulder, coming with 6 down just for 90 with lots of overs to go. And suddenly, Gulshan Jah, who looked a little erratic, has got the wicket. And he goes back to his original line, which is pretty much outside the line of the off stump. So he's bowled virtually one good delivery and he's got the wicket. Maybe a wicket that the batter was guilty of as he played away from his body. Was going across, but that is the corridor of uncertainty that we talk about outside the line of the off stump. I like the different celebrations of the Nepali bowlers. Each has got his unique way of celebrating.
Yeah, everyone bringing something out of the book. Gulshan there.
That's wide enough for him to put bat on ball, and he's going to get a single to finish a very long over. Despite a wicket taking over there by Gulshan. UAE are now 92 for 6.
Congestion ahead. You are the fastest route. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
पम्प र छु
लाइफ बोय ह्यान्ड वासले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरसेस त्यसैले पम्प रब छु संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जर्म प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड
Sir Monty Desai, what a message. With the smiles, look at the message going on. And yeah, the left to him, the banner of out. Yes. 6 wicket downs, that's what they are telling. Sandeep again from the Chobar end.
Once a wicket falls, the bowler at the other end suddenly rejuvenates. He finds its line. He finds that little drifter who turns away at the last moment. It's been tremendous bowling. That's just one thing I'm waiting for Lamichhane to do. Bowl that googly. Now what is he trying to do? Well, just as an afterthought, the batter said, I'm going to have a little, try and cut that away. But that way it was going away from the batter. They spent so much time and money to prepare all those placards and those banners. Great stuff.
That's the love and passion for the players and the team. So it's Ayan Khan who walks out at number 8. Another 17-year-old from the UAE side. Good to see the youngsters being imparted into the team, into the senior side.
It was very impressive, Ayan Khan. I saw him first in Dubai playing in Bangladesh T20s. That was the one that went on with the arm, possibly going down the leg side, a little bit on the high side too. A definite change with the flipper from Lamichhane.
Another play card coming your way saying we are coming to your home Pakistan to play the Asia Cup. A bit early to say that.
But that's the confidence you need. They have the confidence in the crowd. Just has to be reflected in the players. Look at this, just too high and down the leg side.
Yeah, probably too high and going down as well. A big appeal, not to be
quicker, but still got the turn. This is so impressive about a leggy who can bowl fast, still extract that turn. Very impressive from Sandeep Lamichhane. As a leggy, you tend to try and fly the ball, try to get more purchase of the wicket. This is more in the vein of Rashid Khan, who bowls so quickly, still gets the ladder term. Only thing missing in his weaponry now is that googly. He's going to use the edge once again. Ball's going to race away. Lucky boundary there. But they'll take it. Doesn't matter how they come, as long as they come. 24 overs done. It's 96 for 6.
क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1 हुनुको राज के हो? नेपालकै सबैभन्दा ठुलो केबल फ्याक्ट्री, पूर्ण डायमिटरको पक्का ग्यारेन्टी।
यसको पनि त राज होला।
राज हो एडभान्स जर्मन टेक्नोलोजी।
पता लाग्यो।
Just that little thick outside part of the bat. I think it was played deliberately. Very annoyed with himself. It tells you how much effort the bowler puts into it, and how disappointed you get if they get some streaky runs. But so far, Asif has held the innings together.
Still bowling that back of the length area. That's his stroke length. Gulshan Shah did get some movement of the wicket when pitched it up and got that wicket. Gulshan Shah. I have a small story about Gulshan Shah. When Tamim Iqbal was here, he was playing for the Bhairava Gladiators, which I was lucky to be part of, and Gulshan Shah was the one who got Tamim out. And unfortunately, he broke his finger as well, Tamim, when he came to play here in his bowling.
Well, he must have wonderful memories, because Tamim Iqbal is a great player. And to get him out and really hurting him. Today, Gulshan Shah, I think he's got the promise, understandably. It's just an area that they need to just fine-tune. And one thing that's added to the energy of the crowd is the big screen to our left. Because you feel the camera is on you, you can see yourself on the big screen. Oh, playing a miss. Well, not a miss, just induced the outside edge. And not very confidently. Just going back to that. And you know you're on television around, on the net, people are watching you, and immediately you react.
Yeah, there will be a chance for them to tell back at their families and friends. Look, I was there watching Nepal and UAE in the finals of the ACC Premier League. There you go, young girls and boys waving the flag of Nepal. What scenes.
He's thrown his bat at that one. That's got a hold of that. That was a superlative shot. It was wide, it was asking for trouble, and he's not going to miss out on that opportunity.
Breaking the shackles, Asif. Going for that shot over cover. Ran away for 4. Before the deep cover fielder could get to it.
Becoming a little too obvious with his line in particular. That has allowed Asif to free his arms. He was anticipating that ball. He's got to get in a little tighter. 77, the second 50. 71, the first 50 for the UAE. Once again going away, and another wide. This is a little indisciplined bowling here by the young man.
Yeah, he has been a bit wayward. The second wide in his second over. He's been a bit up and down. You can see the senior pros coming up to him, Karan and Sompal, giving him some bit of suggestions.
He might have been a tad lucky with that wicket. The captain, if he goes on in this manner, captain might be pondering just giving him a little bit of rest, make him rethink his areas of attack. That's better, but that always happens, doesn't it? When you're trying to just correct your line, you overcompensate, you drift down the leg side, you allow the batter to flick it away. he's got to work on that.
Yeah, signs of inconsistency from Gulshan early on. Though he has picked up that important wicket of Basil Hamid. Look at that message. Why do we need a Superman when we have Sandy, Karan, Sompal and the rest of the squad?
Well, they tried the shorter delivery, the slower one, even the keeper, a little fox to that. If you've got a team under the cosh, you want to go for the jugular, you want to go for the kill. And this is where the weak link is from Gulshan Jha, I feel. The captain must say, Sandeep Ramachandran is keeping the pressure up from one end. You need someone to really come and help him out at the other end. Hunt in pairs.
Yeah, spot on. Shamim can't let the momentum shift away. Need to keep attacking. It's 25 done. UAE are 103 for 6. Sandeep again from the Chobar end for his 7th.
Up goes the chant. Nepal, Nepal. Quicker, still the turn. He follows the turn.
Yes, it's going on. The chants of Nepal. More than 20,000 people here inside the ground. Not an inch left.
Yeah, the decibels are very high here. Really going through the roof. If they had a roof, it would be jumping up and down. But we just hope that roof, which is the sky now, which clears the way for a complete game. This is tremendous. The enthusiasm, the color, and some terrific bowling in the middle from Lamichandran.
Surely getting some turn and bounce. And rightly, 2 slips in place. Attacking the Nepali captain and Sandeep as well, looking for that 7th wicket. That was a short one, pulled away, and it's straight to the fielder. Mullah takes it easily. There's the 7th wicket as we called it.
Incredible, incredible. That was a deliberate ball. Was going down the leg side, could have been given as a wide. The batter thought he's going to take him on, swivel round, got the bat on it, but there was that fielder in the deep, seemed to be exactly positioned for that kind of a shot, swivel round, not in control, and a good low catch taken. This is tremendous. What an effort. They have done well. And another one bites the dust for the United Arab Emirates. Nepal really charging on.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
दादा बाहिर भाइरस छ
नडराउ मात्र पम्प र छु गरिदेऊ भाइरसलाई
पम्प र छु
लाइफ पम्प रब संसार के नंबर 1 सेलिंग जर्म प्रोटेक्शन सोप ब्रांड
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Get charged.
The United Arab Emirates. He's going to face the wiles of Sandeep Lamichandran. Straight away he's in trouble. He squared him up. That deserved a wicket.
What a first ball to Moyappan by Lamichandran. UAE are 7 down in the 26th over. They're in big trouble. They would have not hoped this kind of start.
possibly pitching outside the line of leg stump. I think it was, he can inquire from the umpire, but he's not gonna get a positive result. Let's have a look at this.
That was pushed through, went straight, hitting him in the roll. He had not given out. What do you think, Samim?
I think it was going, possibly the benefit of doubt should go to the batter. It seemed to be drifting down leg. Touch and go. You can see that it was also high, as you mentioned, high on above the knee roll. So it was the height factor to be taken into consideration. In the end, I think it was a fair decision.
They're probably a bit excited. The fielders and the bowlers. The energy of the ground, it's spreading everywhere. It's 26 done. UAE are 103 for 7.
Karan KC. Sharad, what does KC stand for? Let our viewers know.
So it's the short form of his surname. KC stands for Khatri. It's pronounced as Khatri as well.
You didn't give me the C bit. You only gave me the K bit.
So yeah, it's Khatri Chetri.
It's got a little bit of a rhythm to that name. We had a guy called Pinto Alto Hunter playing. We've got Pinto Alto, we've got Khatri Chetri. Sounds all very rhymed names we have there. But it's not going very smoothly, not like a poem for UAE at the moment. They've been struggling right from the word go. There's been consistent pressure. And also the UAE batters guilty in terms that they've really thrown away a few of the wickets. That is one area they've got to really reconsider and think about some deliveries that maybe did not deserve a wicket. Karan Khatri Chetri comes in and bowls a good one first up.
His 7th over, he's been the pick of the bowlers. 2 wickets for him early on. Of Lakra and Irwin, the important one. He's been good throughout the games he has played. Karan KC, the last one, he picked up 5 wickets.
Asif at the other end, playing a lone role and holding up the bowling unit. Mayappan still to open his account. Oh, possibly inside part of the bat. Wait and see if there's a signal from the umpire. I thought it was an inside edge. Yeah, no signals off the bat.
Messages are all around. Be ready, India and Pakistan. We are coming. Nepal, is it going to be true? We'll know in the evening for sure.
Absolutely. They're looking to going to that big gathering of the big teams in the Asia Cup. Because India and Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and Afghanistan. Whips it away. Controlled shot. You need some sanity to prevail here. And it's Asif is the man who's really looked to be in control of his innings, has shown the temperament. There's so much pressure with the fall of the wickets, with the home crowd really supporting their team. You've got to put that away from your head. Concentrate on the job at hand. And Mayappan needs to give him that support. Just open the face a little bit there. It's been good from Karan KC in this over. Kept it reasonably tight.
Yeah, he's bowling well. Nothing It's not giving anything away. Bowling to that stump to stump line, back of the length. That's his stock length as well. But hasn't Asif Khan stood tall at the other end? He's the main guy.
It's a good leave. He knew the angle of the ball, Mayappan, and shoulders arms to finish over number 27. UAE are 106 for 7.
Congestion ahead. You are the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Litmus cable quality man number 1 huneko raj ho. Advanced German technology. Litmus cable quality man number 1.
Picked up a wicket of Ramesh Shehzad early on. Yeah, Asif Khan. He's the main batsman for UAE. That scored a 41 ball 100 last month when Nepal played against UAE, Samim Bhai.
Well, he'll want to replicate that, definitely. And he was the man that the Nepal team would be looking to get rid of as quickly as possible. Yeah, you just put the figures in. It can be a threat if he gets going. And he's done the hard work, got to close to his 50 mark. And now he's gone! He went for the big hoik. Look at the celebration from Lalit. Suddenly a rush of blood from Asif, going for the glory shot. And in the process, he edged it away, went to the slip, another catch taken, and another one bites the dust for the United Arab Emirates.
That's a big, big wicket. A big blow. Asif Khan trying to hit it over long on. Hit it hard and a simple catch to Arif, shaking the first slip. What a wicket that is for Team Nepal. UAE are 8 down.
We only have 1 day left. Focus, man.
No, coach. We have 1 month. You have 1 month. I have 1 month. I have sent my referral. No, please check it once.
Whirling River गर्नुहोस् दुवैजनालाई 1 महिना फ्री इन्टरनेट र नेट टिभी सब्सक्रिप्सन पाउनुहोस् Whirling River offer.
Alright, guys, don't worry. We have 1 month. Let's do this.
लाइफबोय ह्यान्ड वासले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरसेस त्यसैले पम्प रब संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जर्म प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड
Congestion ahead. You are the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
So it's Zahur Khan who comes at number 10.
Sharad, what a good bowling change. Lamichane bowling so well, troubling the batters. Skipper brings in Lalit, and it pays off straight away. Got the edge! Oh, did it fall a little short? They're claiming the catch here. They're claiming it. The crowd have gone berserk.
They're jumping all over the place. This place has gone mad, and the third umpire has been called for. Checking for the catch.
Yeah, they're going to have a look. The umpires having that check for the catch. Was it? Let's see if there's a soft signal from the umpires. They're discussing about it. That soft signal can be so crucial. And they've gone up, and the soft signal is, but can't quite see it. Not sure of the soft signal. Maybe we can get another angle to that soft signal from the umpire. It's up to the third umpire now. What do you reckon, Sharad?
Yeah, it's a very tight call. Would be a very interesting replay. Yeah, the front foot is good behind the crease. Yeah, this will be a good angle if you can see the catch.
Let's see. It's off the edge. It's dying. Oh. Might need something a little bit closer, a little bit of a zoomer. Seems to, from the reaction of the player, he seems to be confident in taking this one.
Yeah, there's a definite edge from the back. Perfect left arm's delivery. Yeah, you can see the fingers underneath it. He has claimed it, Arif Sheikh. That's on to the third umpire now. Sorry.
Yeah, it is. It's a tough call, but I just feel that he's taken it. He seems to get his fingers underneath there. Well, it's touch and go. It's going to be a big wicket. From this angle, a bit of the white ball can be seen possibly near the ground. It's a tough call. Don't want to be the third umpire in this.
Yeah, it's not a good time to be a third umpire. That's a very good catch taken, but you never know. The ball has hit. The side angle could tell a better story.
It depends so much on the soft signal. You've got to have concrete evidence. If the soft signal was not out, you'd need concrete evidence to overturn the decision. We're not quite sure what the soft signal was. It would make it easier if the soft signal, the green goes on, much to... Oh, it's been changed to red. Oh my goodness. The third umpire also a little confused in pressing the right button, but eventually that red light goes on to indicate that the batter is out and they erupt in the stands again. It's cheering a one wicket over and over. This is incredible, the scenes here.
The nervous energy is going to the hands of the third umpire as well. Finally, he gave the red signal. Zahur Khan on his way. And UAE are 106 for 9.
Here's another look at it. He went with a wild swing, not the best shot. No, this is before. This is not the wicket we are looking at. This is the one. He died on him and just got his fingers underneath. Immediately the appeal was there. The slip fielder claimed the catch. And after a lot of deliberation, it was given in favor of the bowler, who was absolutely over the moon.
Congestion ahead. You are the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Get charged.
Get charged. Okay, boys. In this pitch, what we need is speed. We need to be fast. Got it, coach. Who's the fastest? Okay, whirling. Whirling.
सबैलाई थाहा छ इन्टरनेटको स्पिड र सर्भिस दुवैमा फास्टेस्ट वर्ल्ड नै हो
This is the fastest. This is turning out to be such a humdinger of a match. What a sight. All the brawlers are up in the stand.
र साथीहरू सम्पूर्ण साथीहरूलाई धन्यवाद र यसको लाइभ कन्टिन्यू चाहिँ हामी भोलि बिहान 6 बजेबाट गर्नेछौँ र त्यसको लागि चाहिँ त्यतिसम्मको लागि चाहिँ साथीहरू अहिलेको लागि चाहिँ लाइभ यतिसम्म नै भन्दै धन्यवाद भन्न चाहन्छु साथीहरू भोलि बिहान 6 बजेबाट चाहिँ यसै स्कोर बोर्डबाट चाहिँ यही स्कोरबाट चाहिँ हामी कन्टिन्यू लाइभ गर्नेछौँ र भोलि चाहिँ यही स्कोरबाट चाहिँ म्याच कन्टिन्यू हुनेछ साथीहरू धन्यवाद
Stage when Nepal were just feeling they're going to finish the UAE innings, but maybe some relief for the United Arab Emirates, something for them to go back and think about and plan. But with 9 wickets down, How many things can you plan? Question of survival.
That was a good catch by Lalit. The first one to go was Mohammad Wasim. Then was it
र
was
तपाईँहरूले
Lalit who
चाहिँ
was chasing
यही
that ball
यसको
outside
म्याच
the
चाहिँ
stumps.
यसैबाट कन्टिन्यू चाहिँ भोलि हुनेछ र यस युट्युब च्यानल मार्फत पनि तपाईँहरूले चाहिँ लाइभ हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ र सब्सक्राइब गर्नुहोला साथीहरू र भोलि बिहान हामी 6 बजेबाट नै हामी तपाईँहरूलाई चाहिँ कन्टिन्यू म्याच देखाउनेछौँ र त्यतिसम्मको लागि चाहिँ धन्यवाद भन्दै साथीहरू आजको लागि चाहिँ यो लाइभ यति नै अन्त्य गर्न चाहन्छु धन्यवाद